Okay, today I have a slightly different discussion in mind. I want to discuss the concept of God. So I will call this little segment, Let's Talk About God. Okay. There are believers and there are non-believers. You know, we all know that about people. They either believe in God or they don't, or they kind of believe in God or they kind of don't. You know, we have the wide spectrum. Now, I'm no preacher. I am not a preacher man. However, I know a few things about God that perhaps some people don't. Now, who am I to say that, right? Who the hell is this guy saying he knows some concepts of God that other people don't? And they're going, yeah, he's crazy. Well, okay, let's start. We might as well begin this discussion. Okay, no matter which part of the spectrum you come from, you do understand that there is a concept of God on the planet Earth. Everybody has, you know, on the whole planet, everybody has their opinion, right? So the first concept I'm going to give to you is God can only be as great as your imagination of God can be. So in other words, when you think about God, that is all coming from your intelligence, your feelings, your sense of God is as high as a sense as it can get to in your life. So, we are physical beings. We have not died yet. We have, you know, we've not gone to that place in between reincarnations where we go. We're physical, so we have to think with physical atoms and stuff in our heads, right? So when we think of God, that's what we are limited to. We cannot think about God in, like, after we die or something, then maybe our consciousness will expand a little bit and we will see more. But right now, we're dealing with looking on God through physical being as a human being. You know, that doesn't explain how a dolphin looks on God. I'm just trying to... Okay, so, when you look upon God, the smartest part of you makes a picture. And the dumbest part of you makes a picture also. And when you put all the ways that you look on God together, that is your concept of God. Right? You can't do better than your own view, right? You know, you can study the Bible for 1,000 years if you want, and think that you know God, or you can study the Quran, or you can study anything, and you can go to church every day on Sunday and listen to the preacher man. But guess what? Your concept of God is limited to yourself. Now, this is very important. So now you realize that no human being on this planet can have an actual concept of who or what God is, or if there is a God, or if there is not a God, because you're stuck with who you are and how you look on things. Okay, I will just bring a few ideas forward to you. I don't know if they're true or not, but my sense, I'll tell you my sense of God, and then you can comment down below and put what you think your sense of God is. Okay? So here's my sense of God. In order to be a God, you have to realize everything about everything that is going on. And in order to do that, you have to be part of everything and anything that is going on. So, my concept of God is all that is. All that is. From the smallest grain of sand on the beach to a universe 23 billion, I don't know, light years, no, not light years, but, mathematicians have been discovering these alternate universes, right? So I kind of threw that in the equation to kind of say, well, guess what? If there's a God, that God is aware and is part of all of those universes. So when you think of God, don't go by the Bible preachers and all them fucking people, join the Jehovah's Witnesses, join this, that, or the other thing, join ISIS, whatever. You know what, they're all wrong. And I'm right, believe me. Just listen to me for a little while longer and you'll see why I am right. Okay. Some people will separate a God and put a God over here, and they will put the creations of the God over here. And now this causes what I call an artificial separation, because there really is no separation. This part over here and this part over here are one. This is, trying to tell you people something like my future people theories and all that kind of stuff, it's an endless process. I gotta make these videos every once in a while just to educate people, and it kind of pisses me off. Anyway, back to God. That's what we were talking about, right? Okay. The only way that there can be a God is if that God is all that is. Is one little minuscule piece of that is missing from God, then God is not God. In order to be God, every piece, every thought, every grain of sand on the beach has got to be part of God. And that is why God should be named all that is. You see how simple that is? All that is, all that exists is God. Now, you may disagree with me. So if you do disagree with me, leave a comment down below and tell me why I am wrong. Hey, hold on. I'm never wrong. Well, I was wrong once, but that's another joke.